The United States men's national team is back in action on Friday, October 10th at 7:30 p.m., where they're set to face off against Ecuador at Q2 Stadium in Austin, Texas. Welcome to the T26 channel, where we talk about all things related to the U.S. men's national team. Today we're going to preview Friday's matchup against Ecuador. We're going to dive into the history between these two countries, as well as their most recent results and form, and key players to watch. Historically, these two countries have played very even matchups. They share a 5-5-5 record across all competitions dating back to November 30th of 1984, where the two countries played to a 0-0 draw in a friendly. The US has won the last three matchups between these two countries, most recently being a 1-0 win in March of 2019. The most significant win for the U.S. men's national team came in June of 2016, where we defeated Ecuador in the Copa America. More recently, however, Ecuador has been a very hard team to beat, especially in CONMEBOL circles. Over their last 10 matches, they've got 4 wins and 6 draws, scoring 8 goals and giving up just 3. And while they aren't lighting the world on fire with their offense, they're looking very sound and defensively structured. They've played Brazil, Colombia, and Argentina over those 10 matches, and you can't just get by those teams without being very sound defensively and without having the ability to at least hold the ball a little bit. When it comes to World Cup qualifying, they finished second in the CONMEBOL group. And across those 18 matches of World Cup qualifying, they had 8 wins, 8 draws, and 2 losses, where they scored 14 times and only conceded 5 goals. This run of form is not short. They've been a solid team for some time now, and the next best defensive team in their World Cup qualifying group gave up double the amount of goals that they did. And while that's absolutely ridiculous defensive play, they were also in the bottom 3 when it came to scoring. Their style isn't pretty, but it is effective. On the other hand, the U.S. men's national team has really struggled to find itself under Mauricio Pochettino, and without true competitive matches, we're still wondering a little bit what we really are. We had a very up and down September window with a 2-0 loss to South Korea and a 2-0 win over Japan. The summer gave us much of the same, where we beat up on the minnows and lost to anyone with any real talent. Over our last 10 matches, we've got a record of 6-4, and we've scored 16 times and conceded 14. Now, this window of games includes some serious player turnover, but the instability is still a concern. We tried a 3-4-2-1 formation in the last 2 matches, and when we worked that out, we looked much better. I'm hoping there's more of that to come here in October to see if there's truly something new to be excited about and something that gives us a little bit of additional dimension. When it comes to key players, we are going to need big performances from Christian Pulisic and Chris Richards. We know that when Christian is successful, the U.S. men's national team is successful. The 2022 World Cup is evidence of that. He contributed to every single one of our goals in that tournament. If he's not right, we're not right. Chris Richards had a great summer and a great start to the club season. He is the rock defensively. I'm also wanting to keep a close eye on Weston McKennie, as this is his first time back in camp since the Nations League, and Anthony Robinson, who is still coming off of a knee injury and not quite established himself back in Fulham's lineup. We need him to reintegrate to our squad quickly. He is key for us on both sides of the ball, and he frees up Christian if he's still playing on the left wing. When it comes to Ecuador, they're missing 3 key players themselves: Piero Hincapié, Moises Caicedo, and Gonzalo Plata. So they might not be at their best. However, this team is much more than just those 3 players. They still have 2 very big names sitting across their back line that are going to be very hard to get by. And that is William Pacho and Pervis Estupinan from PSG and AC Milan, respectively. Both very big names playing on very big clubs. They're going to be, again, very tough to break down. So we need to come at them from multiple different angles to even have a chance of scoring. In terms of a score prediction, I'm going to say that we walk away with a 1-0 loss to Ecuador. We struggle against defensive-minded teams in CONCACAF. We can't break them down. I don't think it's fair to expect more of us when we're competing against the best defensive team in CONMEBOL. Truthfully, I don't think we can do it right now. Maybe in the future, maybe if we get a true identity sorted out, but right now, we don't know who we are or how we plan to attack. Okay, guys, that's everything I've got for you today. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think. Are we walking away with a win, a draw, or a loss? And who are you excited to see? Leave a like and a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time.